respect people that are very honest, because I'm also a very honest person. So when you're honest and you keep it real, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I really like that in a person more. Like, when they're not afraid to say how they feel. So shout out to all the Sages out there.
I am the new wave of rap. I'm serving these lyrics and turning up without a cat. Bitch on sound, give me a cat. I am lying, wanna snap. Ain't no holding your back. Just like my baby daddy, I'ma get my gun permit and pull out the strap. Pretending you owe me a half a bird, and I start shooting at you in the house in the track. Just like some candy I be in my bag. Some tricking or treating, my nigga is glad. These thotties showcasing their pussies is whack. Show me some morals besides the big stack. I'm sick of these labels promoting these hoes. I need a big shovel to dig a big hole, so I can take the whack mentalities and I carry them pictures and pray as I go. What is the type of songs always making these kids overdose? The type of songs where you doing better.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your girl Tosh, aka Coco Bone, coming at you with another reaction video, hunty. Yes, honey. So tonight's reaction is gonna be to another Zodiac sign video. Y'all know I love my Zodiac sign or astrology stuff, y'all. So this one is called 5 Lucky Zodiac Signs and 3 That Aren't So Lucky. Well, we about to see who's the luckiest one, honey. And I'm hoping my sign is one of the luckiest ones, because listen, a bitch will feel a little heartbroken if they say Taurus is not it, okay? So, I don't got too much more to say, y'all. I just want to get into this. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we?
Hello again, viewers. Fortune often favors people born under these zodiac signs. In this video, we will talk about the lucky signs of the zodiac. Before we start, we would like to tell you that this is just a speculation based on the sun signs. A lot of human personality depends on your moon and rising sign, which we won't be discussing in this video. So without further ado, let's start the video with Virgo. Virgos are hardworking people who like to work on one project at a time. While this helps them achieve their goals, they are also quite lucky. In a world of 7 billion people, only few make their dreams come true. Virgos are more likely to reach them than others. If you give Virgo a lottery ticket, they would end up winning it. This is how lucky this zodiac sign is without realizing it. In many branches of astrology, it's believed that a person's luck depends on the planet that Virgo is in. In general, some astrologers believe that people born under the Sun or Jupiter sign of Virgo may be luckier than other people. Experts often relate Virgo to Lady Luck as a result. This is believed to be one of the most fortunate zodiac signs. While the association with Mercury and great communication skills often helps Virgo in life, the luck factor still plays a major role. Speaking of luck factor, here's another zodiac sign. Libra. When you think about Libra,
Now that's funny, because my son is a Virgo. My older brother's a Virgo. A friend that I used to talk to a lot, she was a Virgo. So I know a lot of Virgos. Well, clearly I'm going to know a lot of Virgos in my life because I'm a Taurus. I'm a earth sign as well. But it's funny, and they always like this is kind of off topic, but real fast. They always want to compare Virgos to Tauruses as compatible for love-wise. Any Virgo I've ever dated, I'm sorry to say this, y'all, I don't got nothing against y'all, but any Virgo I've ever dated have always gotten on my nerves because they're so ruthless. Like, they are just so critical, and like, I thought I was outspoken. Virgos take the cake, honey. They make a bitch look like a saint. They can sometimes be a little too critical, but sometimes on a positive note, we kind of need that harsh criticism, like to kind of like, you know, to really get us right, get us together sometimes, because sometimes it takes that harsh truth in order to see the light about yourself. You know, on a positive note. So anyway, y'all, let's get back into it.
First thing that may come to mind is the image of a logical person. That is true. Libras are both logical and analytical. This is why they are often at the top of their fields. While many Libras are late starters, they end up reaching the top position of whatever field they choose for themselves. So why is Libra on this list? Well, according to astrologers, this is one of the luckiest zodiac signs. Many astrologers have cited the Venus influence in their luck. Venus is the planet associated with love, sex, partnerships, and money luck. So needless to say, Libras may get their fair share of good luck from their ruling planet. With Venus ruling them, Libras often find themselves bouncing back from tough scenarios. Even when the chips are down, Libras make an epic comeback. This is the effect of Venus in the Libra zodiac sign. They are also great diplomats. As a result, this zodiac sign often has very few enemies. Their social nature enables them to blend into any group, and they end up in everyone's good books. Speaking
Lucky
of which,
them, honey.
here's another Venus-ruled sign. Taurus.
Hey.
The Venus-ruled Taurus is also another zodiac sign that deserves to be on the list. While Taurus are very determined and strong-willed, luck plays an important role in this zodiac sign's development. While they may get a bad reputation for their stubborn nature, Taurus is generally loved by everyone. The Venus effect can be seen in abundance, as this zodiac sign is drawn to things that are beautiful and organized. Yes, being organized is a big deal for them. Taurus can be a little meticulous at times. For any other zodiac, it could have been disastrous, as others around them may have not been as kind. Not for Taurus, though. They find their way out of problems. This shouldn't be a surprise, as it's just one of the perks of being ruled by Venus.
Right.
Taurus often have a black and white outlook towards life. They don't give up. Perhaps it's true what the old-timers say. Fortune does smile on the bold. On that note, let's move on to the next zodiac sign. Sagittarius. Alright, let's get this straight. There is no one as bold as the Sagittarius.
Okay.
This sign is the zodiac equivalent of the daredevil, or the black canary. On top of that, they are backed by Jupiter, the planet that rules luck, fortune, spirituality, and learning. This is why astrologers believe that this sign is one of the luckiest ones out there. When you think about it, with the amount of risks Sagittarius takes, it shouldn't be a surprise they are lucky enough to come out of it without much injury. Sagittarius are known for being adrenaline junkies. These are the kind of people who would skydive just for the heck of it. When someone is like that, a little bit of luck is required to help them cope with life.
Okay,
Maybe we should thank Jupiter for making them lucky. After all, we wouldn't want to lose our Sagittarius friends. As crazy as they might sound, Sagittarius are very nice and friendly people. Oh, and if you're going on a trip, never forget to take tips from your Sagittarius friends, because chances are they have already been there. This brings us to the fifth sign on the list. We are talking about...
Hey, yo, wait a minute, hold on. Overall, real quick, y'all, I actually like Sagittariuses. They always say that Sagittarius and Tauruses don't get along. I think sometimes it's how the way they be blunt, but because Tauruses are also blunt as well, like, to me, I respect people that are very honest, because I'm also a very honest person. So when you're honest and you keep it real, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I really like that in a person more, like when they're not afraid to say how they feel. So shout out to all the Sages out there.
Aquarius.
My
When you're someone who
sign.
dances to the beat of your own drum, you have to be lucky.
And my
This
cousin
zodiac
and
sign
my
is
little
co-ruled
brother.
by Uranus and Saturn. While Saturn is all about possession, law, and authority, Uranus rules influence, authenticity, and luck. This is why astrologers believe that Aquarius is a lucky zodiac sign. This zodiac sign has its own ideas, which may seem odd to others at first. They often end up getting the respect they deserve at the end of their lives. Aquarius is a zodiac sign that is always on the outlook for something new. While it's known for its quirkiness and eccentricity, Aquarius is also gifted with a lot of intellect. As a result, this zodiac sign manages to navigate through tough times with little to no worry. Another interesting thing about this zodiac sign, its co-ruler Saturn rules another zodiac sign, which isn't as lucky. When we put it this way, it would be unfair if we don't mention a few unlucky zodiac signs. Alright then, let's start with one of the most obvious ones. Capricorn.
Oh.
If a zodiac sign could be given a gold medal for being unlucky, then it would be Capricorn. While Capricorns are down to earth and consider any opportunity that comes their way as a blessing, it's often not the case. This zodiac sign has to work twice as hard to earn respect. When respect comes, it is often hard-earned and much later in their life. If you look at history, you would find many Capricornia who were on the short end of the stick at the beginning of their careers. This includes Martin Luther King Jr., Jim Carrey, and Janis Joplin. Success for all these people came much later in their life. In Janis Joplin's case, it was so late that she wasn't even alive to see it, as she died at the age of just 27. Whoa, that's pretty depressing, isn't it? Well, let's move on to the next zodiac sign. Scorpio.
Oh.
Yes, we know they are successful, but they have had to work twice as hard to achieve that success. Scorpios are often misunderstood and mistreated throughout the early parts of their lives. While people may or may not acknowledge their talents, Scorpios often end up being alone. Being ruled by the turbulent planet Mars doesn't help their cause either. While Bill Gates may be an exception, many Scorpios don't even get to enjoy their own success. One example of such a Scorpio is John Keats, a struggling poet who never got his due respect during his lifetime. He became famous after his death. What's worse, he died at the age of 25. John Keats' life is probably a prime example of an unlucky Scorpio. Perhaps it is their bad luck that turns Scorpios to the dark side. Moving on, let's talk about the first sign of the zodiac. Aries. If you ask an Aries, they may disagree and say that they consider themselves lucky. That's unlikely to be true. You see, because they're headstrong and impulsive nature, Aries people can land into many people's bad books. Unlike Libra and Taurus, they don't quite have the charm. As a result, they end up in trouble, and it's hard for them to get out of it. The one part of...
See, now, this is where you gotta sometimes separate the astrology from reality. Because my Aries cousin, she is a charmer, honey. Like, she can get along with anybody, in my opinion. Because she has such a sweet spirit. She's a really nice girl. Like, I'm pretty sure, obviously, she has a feisty side like the rest of us. But overall, she's a very sweet girl. So, it just goes back to how the way you was raised. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm sorry if my nose is bothering me because my allergies is trying to kick my ass, but I'm trying to fight them off to do my reaction channel, honey. Or my reaction videos. So, anyway, but yeah. So, it just depends on how the way that you was raised. Let's go ahead and get back into this, shall we?
Life where they shine is their charisma. These folks are born to create something new. Unfortunately, it takes a while for others to see this trait within them. As a result, by the time they get their due respect, it is often too late. Aries people work very hard to achieve their dreams, but success doesn't come easy for them. A good example of such an Aries is Vincent van Gogh. While his paintings are considered masterpieces in modern day, he's one of those people who didn't live long enough to see himself become a legend. Therein lies the tragedy of Aries, a zodiac sign that believes in the present. What happens when all the positivity and optimism is taken out of an Aries? They fight. And while they eventually win, they don't always live long enough to celebrate their victory. So which zodiac sign is yours? Are you one of the lucky or unlucky ones? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you.
That was interesting. It was good to see that my sign was up in the lucky ones, though. Shout out to all the Tauruses, honey. Yes. And Taurus season about to come up, bitch. Yes, like April's here. So we got May coming up, and then your girl about to be 29. I'm getting old as shit. Oh my God. No, but it's all good because I still look cute. Anyway, honey, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, show a bitch some love, help a bitch get to 1,000 subs. Leave some suggestions down in the comment section down below. I'm out this bitch. Deuces.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get lazy.